The Fayette Area Historical Initiative African American Museum and Cultural Center was created to collect, preserve, and interpret African American experiences and community life in Martinsville and Henry County. This is achieved with the use of displays and exhibits to highlight history and culture. Jermaine Farrell caught up with the museum's executive director, Cherise Hairston, as she shares the importance of the museum.
Martinsville native Cherise Hairston has been the executive director of the Fayette Area Historical Initiative Museum since January 2024. She takes a lot of pride in displaying and preserving the African American history in Martinsville and Henry County.
You know, if you told me when I was in high school that I would want to come back to Martinsville and Henry County to live and work, I would have said you were crazy, right? And a part of that, too, was my ignorance of the relevance of this area. I've worked multiple jobs, and I've been blessed to work to really learn about where we as a people, when I say we as a people, the African American community has struggled, from education to finances to domestic violence, you know, all of those areas. And I started to wonder, what are we missing? What piece are we lacking? You know, I always heard about the great things that came out of this area, but I didn't really have a knowledge of the great things that came from this area. So to have the opportunity to combine my love for education and my love for really growing people and helping to cultivate people, this fit that perfectly.
It all leads to the FAHI Museum. The exhibit showcased more than 100 years of African American history on Fayette Street, to include pictures and exhibit pieces of Black-owned businesses, doctors' offices, retail stores, and historical buildings.
I learned that Fayette Street means history, particularly Black history. And it is so important to this community because it was what I like to call the Black Wall Street of this area. It was the lifeblood for the Black community for so many years.
To see my full interview with Hairston, it will be attached to this story on WFXRTV.com. In Martinsville, Jermaine Farrell, WFXR News.
And be sure to tune in tomorrow at 5:30 for WFXR's Honoring Black History Special. Sports Director Jermaine Farrell and morning anchor Hazel Marie Anderson share the stories gathered by the WFXR News team showcasing the legacy of Black Americans in our region.